Hello there. Today I want to read a story that is a classic. You know what a classic means? It means that it's something that's been around for many, many years and people still enjoy it. This particular story, The Three Little Pigs, is such an old story that I'm not sure who the author is, and apparently the publishers of this book didn't know either because they don't have an author's name in this book. They do have the illustrator's name. Her name is Hilda Malachi. So here we go. A classic, The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there were three round, happy little pigs. One was black, one was white, and one was white with black spots, or black with white spots. It was hard to say which. Early one morning, the three pigs set out to seek their fortunes. The first little pig danced down the road to the left. The second little pig marched down the road to the right. And the third little pig went straight ahead with a hop and a skip and a jump. Before long, the first little pig met an old man carrying a load of straw. "Please," said the little pig, "will you sell me your straw so I can build a house?" "Yes, indeed," said the old man. So the little pig took the straw. He built his house quickly, and then he went inside to take a nap. Soon the wicked wolf came along. little pig, let me come in," called the wolf. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," answered the little pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," roared the wicked old wolf. So he huffed and he puffed till he blew the house in. And he ate up the first little pig. Oh dear. Meanwhile, the second little pig had met an old man carrying twigs. "Please," said the little pig, "will you sell me your twigs so I can build a house?" "Certainly," said the old man. So the little pig took the twigs. He built his house quickly and then went inside to eat. Along came the wicked old wolf. Little pig, let me come in," called the wolf. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," answered the pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," roared the wicked old wolf. So he huffed and he puffed till he blew the house in, and he ate up the second little pig. Goodness. Now the third little pig saw an old man carrying bricks. "Please," said the little pig, "will you sell me your bricks so I can build a house?" "Gladly," said the old man. So the little pig took the bricks. He made 4 sturdy walls and a strong roof. And when the house was all finished, he went inside to sweep the floor. Soon the wolf was at the door. Little pig, let me come in," begged the wolf. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," replied the little pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," roared the wicked old wolf. So he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed, but he he could not blow the house in. Then the wolf had an idea. "Little Pig," he called, "if you will go with me at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, I will show you where to find big, juicy turnips." "All right," called the little pig, smiling to himself. The next day, the little pig went out at 6 o'clock and found a whole field of turnips. See, the wolf had said meet him at 7, so the little pig went out 1 hour early. He was safe at home again before the old wolf came. What a howling and a growling there was when the wolf found out he had been tricked. Then he had another idea. "Little Pig," he called, "if you will go with me at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, I will show you where to find fat, red apples." "Thank you," called the little pig. The next morning, the little pig went out at 5 o'clock. Remember, the wolf had said to meet at the tree at 6, but he went 1 hour early at 5 and found a whole orchard full of apples. He was back in his snug little house before the wolf came to call. What a howling and a growling and a grumbling there was when the wolf found out that he had been tricked again. But at last he had another idea. "Little Pig," he said, "tomorrow I will call for you at 5 o'clock and we will go to the fair." "Good," called the little pig. So if the wolf says 5 o'clock, what time do you think the little pig is going to get up? The next day, the little pig got up at 4 o'clock and went to the fair. He looked at all the sights and he bought a fine butter churn. On the way home, he saw the wolf coming toward him up the hill. Quick as a wink, the smart little pig jumped into the butter churn. The churn went thumpity-thump, tumbling down the hill, scaring the wolf almost out of his wits. The little pig rolled up to his door, jumped out, and ran inside. And then what a grumbling and rumbling there was when the wolf found out he had been tricked. "Little pig," he snarled, "I will come down your chimney and eat you up." The little pig whisked over to the fireplace and took the big lid off a kettle of boiling water. Down came the wolf right into the kettle. Pop went the lid, and that was the end of the wolf. Then the little pig sat down in his snug little house and lived very happily ever after. So now you know the story of the 3 little pigs. I hope you enjoyed it, and we can maybe read another classic some other time. For now, I will say goodbye.